Hello, my name is Alex Carter, and I am Academic Director for Philosophy and Interdisciplinary Studies. In this role, I help to deliver the Undergraduate Diploma in Creativity, Theory, History, and Philosophy. And now, as my job title suggests, I am a philosopher, but I'm a philosopher who seeks to apply philosophical ideas in interdisciplinary contexts. One area where this is particularly useful is in creativity, not least because creativity is notoriously hard to define and is not defined as belonging to a single discipline. Typically, most books on creativity open with a variation on creativity is impossible to define, but the definition I prefer is, and I don't dislike this way of approaching the topic. Indeed, I like most definitions of creativity. However, I stop short of saying that one definition is definitive. Instead, I prefer to learn from as many different definitions as possible, including the suggestion that creative acts are those which are novel, surprising, and of value, or that creativity is problem-solving plus relevance. But the one I really like comes from Nietzsche, and it's a definition of creativity in the form of serious play. However, when he talks about it in the form of maturity, where he says, maturity means regaining the seriousness one had as a child at play. The idea here is that whilst we lose the seriousness we once had when we played as children, regaining this is necessary in order to be able to both pick up and put down the roles we acquire later in life. Roles like teacher or student, parent, driver, historian, philosopher, etc. And this open approach carries over into the course design as well. The teaching is not disciplinary, and we work hard to avoid teaching history as history or psychology as psychology. Instead, we focus on the interests and problems that drive your studies, the reason why you want to study this course. Even so, this move away from traditional modes of teaching can make some students feel uncomfortable, which is why termly assignments for this course don't receive any grade. You get feedback, and we encourage and support you to implement this feedback each term. Then what you do is you compile all of that feedback and all of those assignments, and you submit them as one portfolio at the end of the year. This way, you don't have to worry about taking risks. You can try different things out, and you can try your hand at different ways of thinking and writing. And this is why the Diploma in Creativity, Theory, History, and Philosophy is ideal for anyone who has completed any undergraduate certificate in almost any subject area. This could be philosophy or history, psychology or sociology, evolutionary biology, creative writing, film, coaching. It could be so many different things because all relate to creativity. It's also a good choice for graduates of any of those disciplines wishing to explore new ideas, because when you've done a degree in psychology, you haven't necessarily had the opportunity to focus solely on creativity or to look at it from lots of different perspectives. Or else it might suit professionals in the creative industries who just want to better understand their own creative practice. We've had writers, performers, coaches, and AI specialists all working in the diploma. And all of them take something different away from it because they bring something different to it. Many also seek to deepen the knowledge they acquire. Some will go on, for instance, to the advanced diploma program so that they can research one specific aspect of the diploma course. They might be interested in myth, or they might be interested in the Oulipo, a school of writers who try to constrain their writing, for instance, by writing a novel without using the letter E. Some people find that fascinating and want to explore it more. And some people end up going on to postgraduate study or even just continuing their own professional development. For instance, we've had a number of teachers on the course who have wanted to study creativity for their own teaching practice and have then gone on to do Masters of Education or Doctors of Education. I would therefore recommend the course to anyone who is seeking an alternative to a disciplinary specific course and who want to be challenged and supported to think differently. The course is also a lot of fun, and every year we welcome a fascinating and diverse group of people to the course. So if you have any questions about the course, if you want to find out anything more, then please get in touch.